nalgada en el coro, ella grita.
You see a body got a rap for his own. And me for hard though. San Juan, Bayamón.
Son del campo, Santiago, tabaco y ron. Allá en Puerto Rico con Bacardi y limón.
Okay. And this is all that. You can tell Spanky on it. The remix to the remix with Yankee on it.
Esto es un mofongo, un chimi con nori on it. Un reggaetón con Zen Star and Big Mato on it.
Give me vuelves loco cuando tú te pegas, mami. Es que me vuelves loco cuando tú me besas a mí. Es que me vuelves loco y loco. Es que me vuelves loco. Es que me vuelves loco y loco. Es que me vuelves loco.
Vamos, dale, morena, revolcando en la arena. Hagamos el amor bajo la luna llena. Me tiene muñecona, loco y sin idea. Hasta que salga el sol, bailemos sin pena. Vamos, dale, morena, revolcando en la arena. Hagamos el amor bajo la luna llena. Me tiene muñecona, loco y sin idea. Hasta que salga el sol, bailemos sin pena. Ven, bailalo, hey, contigo yo me sumo. Bailalo, titi sin rumbo. Bailalo, Santo Domingo nos vamos. Si le voy a vacilar por el mundo. Bailalo, ra, ra, ra. Bailalo, bailemos hasta abajo, más. Bailalo, ra, ra, ra. Y gózalo, bailemos
Bailalo, ay ven, bailalo, ven, gózalo, ay ven, gózalo, que la rumba está buena y contigo, morena, a Santo Domingo es que me voy yo. Ven, bailalo, ay ven, bailalo, ven, gózalo, ay ven, gózalo, que la rumba está buena y contigo, morena, a Santo Domingo es que me voy yo. Looney Tunes, Mr. G, Chris y Ángel, para los latinos, para la República Dominicana y toda mi latinoamericana, tú sabes, los MVP.
And of course, that was Bailalo, Ven Bailalo with Chris and Angel. And you are listening to KXVS 92.1 FM, The Voice of Stockton. Bienvenidos aquí a KXVS 92.1 FM, en la radio de la comunidad. Hoy vamos a tener unas personas que van a hablar de algo que está pasando en esta área. Y bueno, se llaman las dos, Veronica Vargas y Alicia Inglés. Y las voy a tener aquí. So, hey, I'm going to have a couple of beautiful young ladies that are going to be sharing some information that is so important. So don't you go away. This is going to be a good interview. You are listening to Sabor Latino right here with Betty Ramirez. Don't you go anywhere. And of course, that was Bailalo with Chris and Angel. This is Santana with Europa. Oh, looks to me like I pushed the wrong button, but that's okay. Welcome to KXVS 92.1 FM, the voice of Stockton. And now I'm going to go ahead and get Facebook on because, of course, I cannot play any music with Facebook, but that is okay. That is quite all right because today I have two special ladies here with me, and we're going to do an interview. And I mentioned it earlier that I was going to have, of course, Mayor Pro-Temp, that is Veronica Vargas, all the way from Tracy, along with Alicia English. I didn't say it right, did I? Alice English. It's my Spanglish. You got to excuse me. That's going to happen. And so, yeah, hablo español mucho. And I hope you don't mind the Spanglish, right? I mean, is that okay,
Sí.
Veronica?
Sí, sí.
Okay, well, welcome. This is your community radio station right here off the Miracle Mile in Stockton, California. Boop, boop. I love it. I love saying that because you know what? It's time that we have our community radio.
Absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely.
Gives us our voice back, girls. So you know what? I know that, híjole, you wear so many hats, girl. I don't even know what title to give you. But I'm going to let you share information with the community because, you know, you are loaded, girl, and I want to hear everything you have to share. And, you know, you're a mover and shaker. I'm proud of you. Oh, my goodness.
Gracias, muchas
You have
gracias.
accomplished so much. And so definitely I want you to give your name, your title, and the most important titles that I guess that you have and that you want to share because I don't know if you, do we have? Yeah, I think we do have plenty of time to share every single title you have here. But it's up to you, whatever you want to share. So go ahead.
De verdad, el título más importante es de mamá. Soy la mamá de 6 niños.
Mamá de 6, una familia muy grande.
Sí.
Y qué preciosa, tanto que haces y
Gracias.
mucho. 6 niños, no sé cómo lo haces.
5 varones, una niña.
Yo con 3 apenas puedo. I'm not kidding you.
But because of that, I'm actually very blessed to understand a lot of all the difficulties that our children from all ages. Our oldest is about 30 years old, and our youngest is 6. So we have a big gap of children's and different stages of life.
But you know what? That's okay because sometimes, because for me, my first 2 are 12 months apart. And then number 3, she came 4 years later. And let me tell you, Veronica, what I saw, I was so blessed to see that too, especially in Las Mujeres. They took her in like their own little baby doll.
Yeah. Yeah.
They would like, you know, they wanted to change her, they wanted to dress her, they just treat her like their own personal
do.
baby doll.
Yeah.
And they helped me so much during that time, and I thought, what a blessing,
Yeah.
you know.
And it's good for the kids to learn responsibility.
sure is.
They know
At
they
an
know not
early
to just
age.
have kids too young. But besides
Exactly.
that, I was elected in 2014 to be in council, and for the last almost 2 years, I've been the mayor pro tem for the city of Tracy.
Good girl. All
Thank
right.
you.
I got to
Thank
applaud
you.
you for that. Good job. Good job.
Thank you. And so it's fun. It's fun because we get to do a lot of fun stuff for our community. And it's the time that you roll your sleeve and, you know, you get to work in impactful ways. We are doing a ton of stuff in Tracy. This council, and I had the opportunity to work with people that are very progressive. Our mayor is just awesome to work with. We have a great partnership with the community, and we are building from big, large parks. The Legacy Fields is a large field for soccer, baseball, and we are super excited to be opening that for regional tournaments. And we're expecting a lot of visitors. Soccer is a big deal. El fútbol es bien importante para todos nosotros y nos gusta jugar y nos divertimos mucho. Tenemos un montón de equipos. También tenemos la oportunidad de empezar un nuevo proyecto que la ciudad recién aprobó, which is approved, a $45 million aquatic park.
How the heck did that happen?
I know.
Híjole, $45
It's
million.
because
That's a lot
our
of money.
community is very involved, and they voted themselves a tax of $0.005. Yes. that
Otra
goes
vez.
to-
That's another plot.
Our
because-
community is
wow,
pitched
that's an
all together
accomplishment.
because we want amenities. We wanted amenities, and now we have to get to work and give them those amenities.
That's right.
So every penny that we will collect will go back to amenities, and from parks, larger parks, from nature parks, from soccer fields, from baseball, from football, a new gymnasium with 6 to 8
my
courts of
goodness,
basketball.
Veronica,
I
man,
know.
that is
Hey,
a blessing.
Senior center, new senior center and a
Yes.
second library.
Para los abuelitos.
Sí,
Yes.
sí, necesitamos lugar para que ellos puedan estar y envejecer jugando y haciendo cosas lindas que a ellos les gustan. So,
Bailando, ejercicio,
disfrutando.
pintura.
Lo más lindo que están conectados. Así
Oh,
que
that
tenemos
is
la
awesome.
oportunidad de si los seniors de nuestra comunidad quieren ayudar a los niños, pueden transformar y conectarse entre ellos. So eso es lindo. Es linda
Wow,
cosa
that
que
is
estamos
perfect.
haciendo. Sí.
That is
Yeah.
perfect. Oh my goodness.
So I'm going back and forth from English to Spanish. I
Hey,
hope that's
Spanglish,
okay.
that is okay.
Okay, good.
Yeah, that's what we do here all the time.
Okay,
So,
good.
No problem. No problem. So I know that, like I say, you wear so many different hats, but one of the ones that really stood out is the BART system, mija. I know you got us filled me in on that because I'm so interested. Because of course, there's going to come a time where I'm not going to want to drive anymore, and I'm getting there. Nighttime, I can't drive like I used to.
Yeah,
Los ojos
yeah.
no me dejan, and I'm just like, okay, if only I had a different way. And I'm thinking, it would be nice to be able to have the BART all the way over here. But what do you see in the future for us? What?
So let me tell you what we're working on. And
Oh,
I
yes.
have to share, I have not done this by myself. A lot of people got involved. I want to give a big shout out to Susan Ekman, an Assemblywoman Susan Ekman. La mujer trabajó bien duro para ayudarnos a pasar este bill. So we passed the bill now called 758. And Governor Brown approved it in October of last year. And this new joint power of authority, which is the construction of what we call ACE to BART. The train doesn't have a name yet. We need to come up with a name. But the train will connect to the BART system and the same station the BART is. And run it all the way to San Joaquin County, hopefully all the way to Modesto Letro right now is projected.
Oh, my goodness.
And it will run every 24 minutes.
Oh, what a blessing that would be.
Yeah,
It would make
connecting-
life easier
Oh,
because
my
then you can
goodness.
go from here to the Bay Area and back. And
Not only
Modesto
for
and-
commuters, it will
Yes.
change the quality of life. La gente que ahora está hasta cada 3 o 4 horas en tráfico pueden constantemente tener un lugar donde ir, cómo ir y llegarse a las áreas o al trabajo sin tener que poner el tráfico.
So kiss commuting goodbye.
Yeah, I know.
¿Verdad?
I know. I'm super excited. Part of that is also
I
the
like
education component that brings along.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now universities are open to our children, but the most important is community together and releasing those parents from that commute and wasted time in the car.
Yes, because there is a lot of wasted time. Let me tell you, I
Yeah.
used to commute too while I was attending college at Cal State Hayward before they changed it to East Bay. And what took 15 minutes ended up taking 2 hours.
Yeah.
If
So
I
I
was
did that
lucky.
commute for
So,
20 years.
Ay, hijo, mujer, I don't know how
I
you
know,
did it.
I know,
Hijo, that
I
is
know.
a lot of years.
So
See, my sister's kind of the
once
same way.
I decided to quit my job and start my own company, so I own my own business and
Good girl.
I'm my
Tell
own
me about your
boss.
business too. A ver,
I
dime.
do
Share.
land development and land entitlement. So I'm a planner.
Veronica, why the interest in that area? I don't know how
Oh,
I
man.
was reading your titles and I'm thinking, man,
So
did you have somebody, familiar, someone in the background that inspired you to go that direction?
Oh, man,
¿O
I
qué
have to
era? ¿El
say
interés?
yes, yes.
What? Share with me, mija. Share.
So I had to tell my dad was an engineer for the
tu
city.
padrecito, yeah, I knew it.
Yeah. But most importantly, my grandpa was my inspiration.
Oh,
My no-no.
abuelito.
Yeah. So my grandparents immigrated from Italy to
Italia.
Argentina. And
That's right. We didn't talk about your background.
Yeah,
We got to talk
yeah.
about your background. Argentinian
Argentina,
background.
sí,
Yes.
bien orgullosa de mi país.
Qué bonito.
Pero así todo, I could make a living over there.
Yes.
And it was when I came to the United States in 1993. Argentina was leaving a recession. Pretty big. We were just first changing the country from a military government to a democratic government.
Wow.
So I grew up in a military
Yeah, that was a
government.
little scary, wasn't it?
It was. I grew
Pobrecita,
up with, a
chiquita.
lot of militaries. You used to see them all the time everywhere.
So you saw guns. So you saw
all
a
the
lot
time.
of maltrayadoras.
Yep. Yeah, and the corruption and, unfortunately we're not immune to to some of the, not very high quality government officials that we had over there.
Yeah.
So I've been fortunate to come to this country, and I became a citizen about 7 years later. And,
Unbelievable.
yeah.
Now, that's quick. I'm glad that you were able to do that
Yeah.
because there's still individuals today que todavía están esperando su...
It's hard.
Yes, it
it's
is.
hard. It's hard. I had the opportunity, when I came to the United States, I didn't speak a word of English.
Well, you speak English very well because I
Thank
can
you.
understand every word you say.
Thank
Has
you.
the acento, el bonito acento.
Un poquito, sí, todavía
pero ¿qué
está
le hace?
pegado. Gracias. So, fui a una escuela técnica.
Tell me about
Me gradué de maestra mayor de obras, a master's in construction, and I'm passionate about it. But my abuelito me decía que si vas a hacer algo, hacelo de ganas, de orgullo. No hagas cosas a medio. Anda y hacelo. Hacelo. Y
Empiézalo y complétalo.
2 pies adentro,
Ajá.
2 pies afuera, pero no en el fence, no en el, en la vereda, a un lado o al otro.
Y adelante,
Sí.
sin parar.
Sin parar, sí, con
It
muchas
is
ganas.
wonderful.
Sí, yeah.
Wow. Well, I'm looking at this project manager, project engineer, senior forward planner, senior level executive project manager, bus developer. In the part that really caught my eye was architecture,
I like that.
the design.
I love design aesthetics.
Have you designed anything? I'm just curious. I'm just
No,
curious because
I'm more of a number. I like it, but it's not. I don't do any of the drawings. I used to do it when I was younger, but mainly now I focus on the process and the engineering focus and the big planning part. And I let other ones that are much better than me do that part. And I admire the artisan that some people have that I wish I could have.
oh, you do have it. What are you talking
In
about?
other
girl?
ways, yeah.
Yeah, but híjole, your hands are so full. I mean, you're doing so much. And something else that attracted me is, you are you a coach on one of the...
Soccer,
Yeah,
football.
tell me about that because, that's, what ages are we talking in children?
So,
are we talking all ages? Or?
All ages. So I usually coach
This is
one of my
Tracy
kids.
High School,
Yeah.
correct?
No. I did Tracy youth league. It's our local youth league.
Okay.
And my sons all play. So having 5 boys, as I share. I think for 20, but
I sweat for you, girl.
I kind of stopped coaching in the last 2 years because this train is taking a lot of time from me.
Yes.
So I stopped coaching. I couldn't do it all. But my son still plays.
Well, good.
And,
That's
and that's it.
wonderful.
I still yell and scream, and I get kicked out of the.
Hey, you're a good mom. You're rooting for your kid.
Oh yeah,
How don't
I
you
root
get
for
along?
everybody. I yell equally to everybody, but mainly because it's
tu
nice
hijo.
to see the passion of the game.
Yes.
Soccer, football, es la pasión de todos
Oh
nosotros.
my
Yeah,
goodness, ha
yeah.
crecido tanto en esta área. Y por donde quiera, es
lindo.
un número 1 ahora. Everybody
niñas,
plays soccer.
y niñas.
Niñas también.
Cuando yo jugaba en el barrio mío, teníamos una pelota hecha de piezas de
¿Como
las
material?
Sí, material.
Ajá.
No teníamos pelota. Y hacíamos los goles. Pero la única niña jugando era yo.
That's so funny.
Mis hermanos me defendían, pero ahí estaba con ellos. Yeah. Soy
so
la
cute.
segunda niña, la segunda hija de una familia de 5. 3 varones y 2 niñas. Y mi hermana más chiquita es la última.
Entonces 5 entre la
5,
familia. 5.
Sí. Familia grande.
Está bien, está bien. ¿Y tú eres en medio?
La
Middle child?
segunda.
Segunda.
La
Okay.
segunda.
Yo soy tercera. Yo soy
no,
like, en medio.
no, soy la segunda, varón, mujer y 2 más varones y una niña.
Wow.
Así que la segunda, era la mamá de todos ahí
La mamá de
encargada. Me
todos.
ponía.
Hijo. También familia grande, entonces viene de familia grande, pues por eso a lo mejor tuviste 5 también, o 6.
6.
¿Verdad?
Yeah.
Ya cuando uno viene de una familia grande, ya sabe uno, what to expect. And you're already, practicing because you're doing a lot of things amongst your brothers and your sisters. So to be able to handle a family of 6, hijo, no problem for you. But
I get a lot of help. I can, I have to be honest.
does your husband
My
come through
husband
for you?
is really,
Oh,
really
bless
cool
your-
about that
bless
stuff.
his
Yeah,
little heart for
he's
doing that, for helping
actually
you out.
all the time. If we tag team, and if we're constantly, our calendars are shared. So I have an awesome partner. I could not do it without him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
That's wonderful to
The
hear.
tallest Mexican I know, I tell him all the time.
Too cute, too cute. Okay, so tell me about you're also in Tracy Nature Park Committee.
Yes.
Tell me about the nature park.
Man, that's super cool. So, not everybody likes to play sports. And not everybody likes to just be in an active park. Some people like to just watch the birds and the butterflies. And so we
Nature.
don't have one in Tracy.
Bird watching.
Yeah,
Yes.
or something peaceful. That,
just being out there,
Yeah,
yeah,
out there
with friends
and walking around and
Yes.
just
Get
relaxing, strolling, And mainly for it was an outcry from our seniors. They
Perfect.
they need
Oh, lo
something,
necesitan, sí, cómo no.
exactly. So I got invited by this group of awesome people in Tracy. They are activists, advocates, and I said, I help you.
Oh,
I
that
help
is so
you.
wonderful.
So I'm
Alice says
very,
she's one. She's a member.
She is one
Good for
member.
you,
I have
Alice.
a former councilwoman, Mary Matrakas,
Uh-huh.
and her husband, and a young couple that they're hugging and kissing and holding hands when we go visit parks. And we're like,
They're in
it's
love.
they're in love. That's Bobby and what is it? Aubrey and Bobby, a young, cute couple.
Oh.
And they make me sick. I know. So it's cool because you discover that the need for a nature park is not
Yes.
for the elderly only.
Yeah, it's
this
a
young
need
couple
for
loves
everyone all
it.
around, all ages. ¿verdad?
Yeah, yeah,
So they
yeah.
all benefit.
Yeah.
Okay, you are also in the women's Tracy Women's Club.
Oh,
Tell me about the
yes.
club.
So this club is one of the oldest clubs in Tracy. Over 100 years old.
Oh, yeah.
I know, and it's really,
Wow.
really cool because they promote women. We work with women, and we try to build each other up, and we try to find organizations that are not well known to raise money or promote them or helping. We are there to assist. If there's anybody in the community that need help, we're there. And
Oh,
we
that's-
raise, fundraise, and 100% goes back into the community. So it's all
that's
volunteer based. Nobody gets paid. And it's awesome when you can do something truly from the heart without, any selfish reasons. Is
Any
all,
expectations
No,
back.
no,
Wow,
exactly.
that is wonderful.
So I'm very awesome club.
And you know what? That's something that's really needed. People need to see that, especially our youth today. Because a lot of times, I feel like our youth, they don't want to volunteer their time unless they're going to get something back. I say, no. Because I tell my girls, too,
Yeah.
you got to give a little bit of yourself. It comes
Yeah.
from the heart. Because you just never know.
Oh, what you get back? The
Yes,
feeling,
exactly.
The feeling you get is priceless. It's no
It is.
no monetary, financial, but the feeling that it's just something that to be that makes it fills me up.
Yes.
It just it's something that's really cool. And one of those days the kids will know when they get older now.
Oh, yeah, they will know and they'll
Yeah.
feel it. But what I notice, too, is people will acknowledge that. And why I say that is because I don't know where, because I've always told my girls, give. Every time you see somebody that seems like they're suffering for something or they're in need or maybe hungry, buy them some food, feed them. And right away, my daughter pulls over and she has food in her and I see her and I see that there's a homeless man, and she gets out, grabs her little bag of food, and I'm watching her. I said, wow, she's doing it. And all of a sudden, this lady on the right from me is watching her too. And she goes over there, pats him on the back, talks to him a little
Human
bit, and asks him if he's
kindness.
hungry.
Yeah.
She gives him some food. He says yes. And he looks at her with this look on his face. And I start tearing up. And then a woman beside me was like, wow, that just made my day,
Yeah.
to see a teenager do that.
Yeah.
She was so touched. I was
Oh, yeah.
touched at the same time, and I started to, oh my goodness, my eyes just filled up with tears. And
That's
I thought, you know what?
awesome. That's
Spread the
awesome.
love, baby, yeah.
Good job, Mom.
I try, and you know what? I love it when they listen, because when I do see them act, that's when I said, I got through them. Okay.
Yeah.
I did a good job.
You
Okay, I
finally
got
got
through 'em. So it's very touching. So yeah, definitely something that is needed, and to get our youth even more involved and let them feel that beautiful
Oh, it's
love.
empowering. We
It
need to know that
continues.
our kids need to know
It
they
is
have the
instilled.
power. They have the power to change the world.
Yes.
You know,
All we have to
A
do is
lot of-
plant that little semita, ¿verdad? Plant that little
yeah,
seed.
Yeah. With that, I wanted to tell you something you haven't mentioned, but I'm
A ver.
very proud of, and a lot of people don't know this, but it's going to start rolling through the high schools in Tracy.
Share.
We already started it, and I said we, and including myself, I'm going to give a shout out to JC Garza. JC Garza is the dean for the Mountain House College, Delta College, and Mountain House. And she's been working, man, I don't know how I mean, the energy of this lady and the passion for the students is unbelievable.
So you're talking Delta College
Oh,
Advisory
Delta
Board.
College Advisory
That was
Board.
next, Mija.
Mhm.
That was
Yeah.
next. So yeah.
This one
Share.
is going to change the opportunity that our children, our local children, especially Tracy, Mount House already is doing it. And I want to say the early college pathway program in Mount
Yes.
House has received a very prestigious award that I want to say this is called the Golden Bell Award for partnership with the Lamersville School District. And the program, actually, and the goals of the program is to help our children graduate high school with an AA or AS degree. Basically, about 60 transferable units.
Wow.
And those units can go to a UC or a CSU. And it's an advantage. It's an
Oh, my
advantage
goodness,
to give our
yes.
children opportunity. You know, a lot of areas in the Bay Area, they're really affluent people. And our kids don't
There's a
have
lot
this
of kids that
advantages.
are pretty advanced as well. And, you know, once they've gotten to the point where classes are becoming a little kind of dull, it would be good to be able to challenge them.
This is a program, and of course, it's a financial opportunity for families to do it during the school. And basically, you know, we're rolling this this fall. And then the Mountain House campus, students will be receiving their first graduation after 4 years. So it's a success, a partnership between Delta College, the Unified School Districts, and the cities to promote them and help them. And I'm hoping they grow more, even that they just expand through all the areas in our San Joaquin County.
Well, it sounds like it's already doing that. It's
I'm hoping.
expanding.
Yeah.
Oh, that is a blessing too, because that's something that definitely our kids can use, because I know that there's so many youth that they want to go to college, They're college bound. And my girls were three. Two have already graduated. My little one is still going for it. And, she wants to do pre-med, and I know.
See?
Híjole, that's going to be like 9 years or something like that. Ay, hijo.
And the money.
But I
The
did tell
9
I'll
years.
support you, baby. But híjole,
Yeah. But esto es lindo porque los padres tienen que saber cuando entran en el 8th grade, los niños pueden enrolarse.
So
Very,
they can
very
already,
little expense
They
to
can
it.
already have their major set
Major set.
at that grade and know exactly what they're going to do and go for it.
An opportunity the other areas don't get,
Unbelievable.
but we need to just give our poor, our kids the opportunity to advance them, to make it
Yes.
more competitive than other markets,
Wow.
Yeah, so that's something that is not well known, but I'm very, very proud of that.
Well, you should be, girl. Oh, my goodness. This is a proud thing. So,
Thank
I'm
you.
so glad that you are sharing it. This means a lot, and I'm sure it means a lot to the community out there. Is it possible, Veronica, that if anybody in the community has any questions, that they can call you? Yeah, is that
Absolutely,
okay?
absolutely.
Go ahead and put out your
Let me
number, put
see.
out your any contact
You know what?
information that you may have, that they might be able to call you in case they do have any questions, because you are loaded with information. And oh my goodness, I mean, I'll unless you give me permission
I'm
on
gonna
your phone.
give you my permission. I'm gonna give you my direct cell phone number.
Okay,
So
that,
people can text me.
did you hear
call
that,
me.
community? Get ready. Grab a piece
So-
of paper and a pen and jot this information down, because this is vital information that you need for your child. If you do want to look into some of the programming that she's mentioning today, this is gold. So
I know.
Go ahead.
Area code 209, of course, 362-0499. Again, it's 209-362-0499. You can all text me or call me, or you can email me at veronica.vargas@cityoftracy.org. Again, veronica.vargas@cityoftracy.org. And I can forward, I can, make that link to help parents or children that want to know more about this program. Yeah.
Wonderful.
Exciting.
Thank you so much for putting out your information. I know sometimes, people
Well,
are...
Facebook, too.
Facebook, too? Well,
Yeah.
put that out
Yeah,
también
yeah,
if
yeah.
you have the
Vargas
Facebook.
for Tracy or Veronica Vargas, you can look me up. And whatever is easier. I want to be reachable for our community.
Okay, wonderful. There's something else here. You have, you're also on the school board for the St. Bernard
St.
Catholic-
Bernard's and the
Bernard-
advisory board.
Bernard's
yeah.
Catholic School.
Yeah.
And so how long have you been doing that?
I said 2 years now.
2 years.
2 years now, maybe 3. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. And then you're with the Latino Caucus Transportation Board.
Very excited
lead.
about that.
Yes, of California City. So share with me on that one.
So the California City is something that once you become elected, you belong to this club. But during that club, and I'm gonna say club, is an entity of policy making, and you learn about policies and how to move forward and network with other communities and cities. But the cool part is that you get connections like the Latino caucuses. Daniel Parra introduced me. Nice guy. He's actually another elected official in another city here in the area. And he said, girl, you're really trying to put a train together? You need to be in the transportation. You need to just let the Latino community come and support you. And that's what they have done. It's amazing. It's so cool when we all get together and support each other on the good causes. So some areas, they have gone through this in LA. And I got an opportunity to go to the UCLA campus and learn about how other cities like LA put the train together to commute and help their community. And it has transformed people's life. So I think it will do the same here for us, honestly. I think it's going to free people's time, change the quality of life. Mom and dad will be able not to be so tired when they get home. Jobs and connectivity, and who knows, maybe they will reverse. And maybe the jobs will come here with that,
Yes,
God
that would be
willing.
amazing.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
my goodness, this is well overdue. You do know that, right? Everybody's been waiting for something like this. Even myself, because I'm thinking, if it was to come all the way out here, I'd even probably take a job in the Bay Area. Who knows?
Yeah.
But the community, the driving is what I dread. And so I'm thinking, no, I've got to stay close to home. Now that I am taking care of Mom, she's up there in age. And so I can't be away.
So imagine
that,
going from River Islands to Pleasanton, Dublin, 45 minutes.
Wow.
No matter what time of the day and when you go, it's consistent. And it will capture every other BART train. So some people are concerned that the BART will be too full. Well, that's the beauty of it, because do it every 12 minutes. BART runs every 12 minutes. This will capture every other BART train, so it gives the opportunity. And BART is preparing to grow their train and their also not only adding trains, but changing the timing from 15 minutes today to 12 minutes. So you get an additional train. So it's coming. It's way, way overdue. And I'm just feel lucky to be in the right place in the right time and leading the efforts to do this.
My goodness, Mia, you're all over the place. What would you tell a young little Latina that's wanting to wear your shoes?
I said
it's
all if you don't get defeated. I mean, I want to share something with you. When I first came to the country, I was cleaning hotel rooms. That was my first job.
We do what we have to do to be able to get. Yep.
I had a degree. I did not speak the language. It took me about a year and a half to 2 years to even have a conversation with somebody.
Look at this. Look at this. Oh my goodness.
So thank you. Don't be discouraged. Dale ganas. And if I believe that there are people around, that God te protege, they put people around you to just help you along the way too. But
And there's so many good people out there, so
man,
don't think
I've been
different,
lucky.
right?
I've been very fortunate. I mean, even on this train, I could not do it with a partner. Our chair, Supervisor Hagri from the Alameda County side, he's a rock star, man. That guy is just awesome to work with. A gentleman that, not only is taking care of the Alameda folks, but he's interested to help us along the way by connecting. So it's a mega regional effort to connect the two counties together.
And
so,
how they say it's who you know. Meet as many people with high titles. Get to know them. Get to know what they're doing.
But it's relationships. Yeah. It's relationships and wanting to work together.
Exactly. And I'm one of those Latinas that, hey, tráeme la información, let me lift you.
Yeah.
This is a community radio station, and I tell everybody, we've been also way overdue. We needed this for a while, long time. I think the last time I was on a radio that was for the community, it was the University Pacific in the tower, the Burns Tower. And so I started back in the 70s when I was still a teenager, 79, 80. That's when I really got into it. And I remember, my goodness, powerful when it's a community radio.
Yeah.
Because you're giving the community their voice back.
Yeah.
They're able to come in and share information that is vital for families to know. All the nonprofit organizations come here and share information to get it out there to a vast number of people.
Yeah, but I want to say to our Latino community, be your voice heard, vote, participate,
get loud,
call us,
vote
get loud,
in.
absolutely, absolutely. Bring yourself. If you cannot be there, your children can be there.
Yes.
So, come on, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get together and work together. Yeah.
So this little girl that's wanting to fill your shoes, the advice: never give up.
Work hard.
Work hard. Get to know the people around you. Develop a good relationship. That's
I cannot
really
emphasize
important.
that enough. Be kind. Be kind, no matter what.
And that's part of networking, because, people ask me too. I say, I am a people person. I love people. I'm out there all the time. What kills me is when I see parents or I see individuals that are using their kids to do negative things. And I'm like, no. This is wrong. Wrong. Yeah. And that hurts my heart.
Yeah. We had to empower
And
our
sometimes
kids.
I do say something, and then sometimes I get myself in trouble. But I say it because I care.
Welcome to my world. I'm in trouble all the time.
But if we don't voice, then how are we going to be heard?
No.
Definitely.
To that little girl, to that little young person, boy, girl, don't give up. Work hard. If one door closes, go to the next one or the next one. Don't take no. Don't be defeated. Get up. And then there are moments that, I go to my corner, I lick my wounds, and I get up
Cry a little
again.
bit and say, okay,
Absolutely.
ready to go for another round.
Absolutely. Part of being, always doing something, you're going to get hurt.
Yeah.
It's part of it. And it's how we recover. We're going to make mistakes. And I say, make those mistakes. Make as many as mistakes. And I tell that to all my kids. Make the mistakes. Mm-hmm. Because from that mistakes, we learn.
Exactly. You're never going to know until you try.
Yeah.
So I always told my girls too the same. You know what? At least give it a try. Because if you don't try it, then you'll never know.
Yeah. And get together with people that think differently than you.
Yeah, exactly.
That is probably the best gift that God has given us, is having differences of opinion. Because when we get together with different thoughts and different groups, it only makes us better. We come with a solution. If we have the intent to be a problem solver, we will come to solutions. We will figure things out.
Yes.
But that is the desire of querer tener una solución y seguir adelante.
Tener el poder para seguir.
Sí.
Qué bonito. Qué bonito. Well, look at what's going on with our youth today. Con las armas y todo. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. They say, you know what? If the adult can do it, we're going to step up and we're going to do it.
I've been lucky, actually. On Wednesday morning, I was in West High, our West High School in Tracy. And I was with a journalism group. And they put a PowerPoint presentation. This young lady was, awesome presentation. They had awesome questions in the panel. And the panel was elected officials, we have police department, we have the school administration, the principal. powerful conversation, and the kids wanted to be heard.
Good.
They want to know that you are listening,
Están escuchando.
empowering to hear their concerns.
Yes.
They want to be educated on what to do. They don't know what to do.
Yes.
That
They need
is a
guidance.
failure of us.
Yeah.
We need to figure out ways to make them feel safe. It's our job.
Yes.
It's our job. So I shared with them, that I grew up in Argentina, not a very rich country back then. Still not, but it's better. And I went to probably one of the poorest school en el barrio donde nací. I never felt unsafe. I never did. La portera abría la puerta, pero la puerta se cerraba. We can leave whenever we wanted to,
Right.
but people could not come in.
Oh, my
So,
goodness.
because tenés que tomar el timbre.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's simple things like that, but they don't want to be locked down, and I understand that. So we need to just train them. We need to educate them, and they want to be aware. They want awareness. So
Yes.
we need to do that for them. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. The 24th of this month, they're going to do the marcha over here
Yes,
from
true.
the City Hall.
Yeah.
And it's at the park, Martin Luther King Park, right across the street from City Hall. And so far, they've already come in. I've interviewed Mr. Valentine, I think his name is, on the phone, and he actually came in and was interviewed cara a
That's
cara,
nice.
which I think was really good because, he's doing everything he can, and he's really organizing it, and he's
Yeah.
really into it. And I thought, you know what? Dale la bocina. Give it to him. Let him speak. Let him take all the time that he needs to be able to get this information out, because, of course, this is real. This is happening, and there's a lot of youth that they want to make a difference. And so
And we
the
should,
marcha's
they
going to
should make a difference.
Yeah.
And the important thing is I tell kids, know why you're marching. Know the reasons why you're marching. Be clear. Don't get in trouble. Don't start something. Don't dilute the message. So important that they know exactly why they're doing it, and the reasons why, and the purpose of it.
And how to do it with
Yeah.
without violence, right?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. You get violence, you dilute the message.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I'm looking forward to it, and I think this is going to be a big step forward for the youth today. And so,
Excited.
yeah, definitely. So you still have so many titles. I haven't covered it all. It's like, híjole, mujer, I don't know how the heck you do it, but it touches my heart to see somebody so active out there in the community, so
I've been
into
blessed.
everything, and embracing it. And so I embrace you, Mia, for doing something like that.
You know what? I feel
That's
like
powerful.
with the opportunity given,
Yes.
if I don't represent my community, my people, right, it will be a disservice. I've been. God put me this way in this opportunity, and if I don't really do my very best, it will be a disservice to all of you. I mean, how many Latinas are elected into this possible, coming from another country, not speaking the language,
Yes,
from cleaning hotel
unbelievable.
rooms to owning my own company and being elected by my constituents, my
Yes.
people, and it's a great responsibility, and I want to honor that responsibility. I could not believe it. Honestly, you run and you compete, but you don't know. So when you actually win, it's this moment of humbleness and
Yes.
wondering, wow, now I have to do this.
I have to produce.
I have to produce, I'm hoping that I'm making my community proud.
Oh, you
That's
are,
my
let me
main.
tell you.
I want to make sure that everybody's happy.
You are, and yes, I hear you. When you feel that there's a calling and you follow through with it, there's a reason. There's a reason why. And you're doing it, girl.
Thank
You are
you.
doing it,
Thank
and I'm
you,
so proud
Betty.
of you. There are so many women that have these beautiful titles, and I see them working their way up. And so, I just applaud all the Latinas and all the females, all the women, because you know what? This is still Women's Month.
It is.
Still, so definitely we applaud to all females out there that are doing something, making a difference in their lives, in the family lives, in the business world. Oh my goodness, You know,
That's
we
the
applaud
cool
you.
part. We have a lot more women in business. We have
There
more,
is an event coming up. Tell me about this. Are you? I think you are part of the event.
I am part of it.
You're one
Unfortunately,
of
I'm
the
not going
speakers,
to
no?
be there. No,
Oh.
my son,
¿Qué
my
pasó?
oldest son is getting married.
Oh,
So
on
I'm
the
gonna
same
go
day.
on the same week, and so we and
Oh.
he's in San Diego, so we're going to San Diego for the wedding. But this group is a new group, Elisa Davis, which is another
She's
young
such a,
lady.
such
my
a friend of
goodness.
mine. Oh my goodness, I
She's,
met her a
isn't she
while back.
awesome?
Yes, she is.
She's, I mean, talk about somebody to keep an eye on and admire. This young lady is molding minds and changing the world. Exactly that. So she actually founded this group. Is one of the founders of this
She
group.
is the founder. You're right.
She is, and so it's all about women and small business. And sometimes when you start your own business, you lost your coworkers. You have nobody to bounce ideas from. And this is a group that does that. We can call each other,
Yes.
bounce ideas, have a kind of like that little ballroom to just help each other out. So on the 23rd, if I'm not mistaken, on the 23rd of this month, they're going to have their first award. Tell me what is the name of it?
I don't know, but Mercedes Rivera is going to be a keynote speaker. She's well known throughout Stockton, San
Oh, yes.
County.
What is
Yeah.
her name again?
Mercedes Silvera. Mercedes Silvera is actually a lady that works tirelessly for our community, and she actually is works for Reaching with the Stars, and Reaching with the Stars. That's a lot of stuff with the kids as well.
Jose Hernandez Foundation.
Yeah, the astronaut.
No, astronaut. Jose Hernandez.
Oh,
Jose Hernandez.
Jose Hernandez, the astronaut.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
Reaching for the Stars. I went to school with him.
Okay.
You
Yeah,
did?
Franklin, yeah, Yellow Jackets. Boop, boop.
Mercedes
Yeah.
is our keynote
Yeah.
speaker.
Yeah.
She is also was nominated for the Mexican Hall of Fame. With
Wow.
Susan Anthony.
Yep.
She's been involved with the community in San Joaquin for 25 years and
Yep.
more.
Unbelievable.
She walked with Cesar Chavez and supported Dolores Huerta. So we
Yeah.
got a lot of powerful women in Tracy.
We do.
Hey,
We
I
do.
love it. I love it.
Yeah.
So definitely we're going to have to do something together, you know.
Oh, we would love to.
We are going to be having some events in the future with community radio, KXVS, and you ladies are invited. You know, I want
thank
you
you.
to be part of, and I want you to bring everything, all your literature and everything, so that way you can share your info with the community. Of course, it goes a long way when you're on the radio, but also when you're out there mingling with the public and you're able to have a booth and pass out your flyers and get to meet the people, shake their hands and say, you know what, I got something for you.
Yeah.
This can help the familia. I love that. Again, that's networking. That's, sharing good information to help out people. And so, yeah, definitely.
Knowledge is power.
Yes.
Knowledge is power.
Knowledge is power, like you said, and you're just right there, Mia. I don't know how the heck you do it, but I love the fact that you have the energy and the interest and
I
the
don't know. I sleep like a
passion.
log, man.
Porque tienes la pasión. La pasión wears you, but you know what? You're doing something positive, something
Thank
good.
you.
So
Thank you.
I thank you so much. I'm glad that you were able to make it, because for a little while I thought, oh, if Alicia doesn't come in, she might not come. I said, no. I hope she feels comfortable enough with me to where she can still come.
Oh, Alicia, Betty,
Oh.
she spoke the world out of you, and
Oh,
she
she's
told
a
me you're in good
sweetheart. I
hands.
just-
you are. No, she did, and I hope I know that she's gonna be coming, or you're gonna be interviewing her.
Yes.
And thank you, Betty, for what you're doing and to help us along the way. Because without what you're doing, our message will never get there. So, thank you is not enough, and I wish it was more of another word to express the gratitude and the impact that you do, because this is how we inform our community.
Yes,
Yeah.
and I'm just elated and happy to be able to be part of KXVS, because when I was part of KOP back in the day, I saw the power. I saw the power of community radio, and it was for the people. And I was always lifting. I was always, you know what? Use this community radio station to get your word out. If it's an event, if it's a new business, whatever it may be, a product, bring it right here to your community radio station. And let's start right here, because you reach so many people, and now it's around the world, because now it's Facebook, YouTube.
Isn't it
It's
cool?
not
Isn't it
just
cool?
local.
Now you're reaching a lot of
Yes.
people. They're still
Hijo,
interested
it's
in
like,
their
whoa.
hometown. and you're
Yes.
still able to just send a message to a lot of, a larger crowd. So,
Yes.
yeah.
Well, I'm here to serve you, ladies,
Likewise.
Cuando quieran traer lo que sea, we're here for you.
Muchísimas
Always remember, you're
gracias.
part of the family now. Cuando uno entra a esa puertita, you're part of the family, Sabor Latino. So I appreciate you too. And keep that in mind. Always remember that, okay?
I will.
And
Betty,
éxito,
thank you.
mija.
Gracias,
You're doing
gracias.
so
Gracias a
awesome.
ti.
Continue. So, any last words, any shout outs that you would like to give to anybody out there?
I'm going to give a shout out to my littlest one, Luciano.
Luciano.
Vargas.
Hola.
Que está jugando al fútbol ahora. Y a mi marido. Mi amor.
That's really
Gracias
nice.
por todo.
What a
Todo lo que
sweetheart.
haces por mí.
That is so cool. Well, thank you very much, ladies. How about you, Alice? Would you like to say thank you to anybody? A shout out?
No, actually, I just want to thank everybody and thank you for both of you ladies. You're doing a great work and I appreciate it, and that's what keeps us going. Thank you.
She's an awesome lady.
Yes,
Awesome.
she is. She's awesome because she's right here beside you, and she was recording. And exactly what were you doing? I'm curious. And who are you going to share it with?
I was actually recording and taking pictures, and of course, we're going to share it with our community. There's a lot of things that Veronica Vargas shared that a lot of people are not even aware of, and they need to know that they see her, and she's been doing really, really great with this rail. I got to hand it to her a year ago. Maybe a little over a year ago, they said it was impossible. Not look, we got the support of
Not
Alameda
impossible,
County
right?
and San Joaquin County supporting Veronica Vargas. So.
She's an advocate in our community, as you can tell.
Yes, she
She's a
is filled of
passionate
information
lady.
too. That is
But
wonderful.
we're lucky to have her in our community. We really are. We're truly blessed.
Oh, gracias, Alex.
Thank you.
Well, that's wonderful. ¿Ya ves? Como tienes mujeres que te quieren mucho y te apoyan. That is.
Afortunada.
We didn't talk about tu lengua. Un poquito. Dame un poquito de la historia. Bueno, pues Argentina. Es casi lo mismo como español, pero tiene también
Tiene
unas...
su tonadita porque tenemos mucha gente de Italia, so tenemos una tonadita diferente.
Una tonadita diferente.
Pero es español,
Acentos.
sí, un acento diferente. Es como
A veces son palabras también, ¿verdad?
sí, las palabras. Por ejemplo, le digo a una amiga mía, la manteca y mantequilla. Tengo que decir correctamente porque la manteca es grasa.
It's lard.
Pero
Right? Or is that
es al
oil?
revés para nosotros. Cosas así que son sencillas, pero tenemos las cosas únicas del país. Por ejemplo, pollo. No es pollo.
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 Las
Or
L's.
pochito.
Yeah.
Pocho.
Ajá, la doble L son las ya para nosotros.
Y para los mexicanos, y. It's a Y sound.
Sí, exactamente.
Like tortilla.
Sí. Tonaditas así. Nací en Rosario. Creo que es la tercera ciudad más grande en población
Oh, okay.
en el
Argentina.
país. Ujú,
Wow.
Sí. Tiene un montón de monumentos. Es una linda ciudad. A mí me gusta.
Mucha historia también, ¿verdad?
Mucha. Nací pescando y cazando.
Wow, that's awesome.
Sí, yeah. Our grocery store was outside.
Whatever you could shoot to bring in.
Yeah.
Como yo en Colorado, I learned to shoot to go out and hunt.
Yeah.
And
And harvest.
I would always find the biggest elks that would bed down. I just had this feeling. I knew where they would bed down. And the deer too. I always found my animal. It was the funniest thing. And good shot too. But when it came to shooting the animal, I had a problem with that.
Yeah. I guess, when it's food,
Yes,
food is
when it's food,
different.
then yeah.
And, it's different when it's actually where you actually eat, when you harvest and you feel that
That's
owner,
food on the table,
the
yeah.
owner that that God bestow on us, it's not easily taken. But and I learned, and I share this with the children actually
Qué
for
bueno.
the firearms. That
Yes.
we really need better firearms laws.
Yes.
For that necessity of harvesting food. We don't need a semi-automatic
No,
weapon.
no, definitely
don't.
not. Can you imagine
Yeah.
if you use that on an animal? Well, there'll be nothing to eat.
So true. So true.
Had to make a
Yeah.
joke of it, but
I
definitely,
know it's
yeah.
the differences culturally differently. I mean, it's but you know what? The United States is an awesome country to be in, and we should be so proud of being here. The
Yes.
opportunities that are given to us, if you work hard, and if you have a little bit of luck, you know, and you have around good people. And I tell this to the kids. Sooner or later, keep good company. Because if you think you're never going to do something bad, when you have and keep bad friends, eventually you're going to make that error in judgment.
Yes.
It's going to happen. So,
Yeah.
you know, es como tu abuela te decía, ves con quién andas y te digo quién eres.
Mm-hmm.
It's true.
Yep.
It's true. Keep good company. Keep good company, and you will be successful. Everything is, it's truly the country of opportunity.
Yes, it
And
is.
you know, some of us, the first generations immigrants, a little harder at times, but
Girl, you make it look so easy.
no, not at all.
No, it's
Been
'cause
very
the
fortunate.
dedication that you have. It's wow, extraordinary.
I had to
So-
tell you, I feel bad that I don't remember the lady who was my companion when I was cleaning up rooms, and she was from Peru. I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
I was 18 years old, and I'm 44 now, and I can't remember her name, and God forgive me for that, because she was the one, this young woman herself, mother of 3 kids on young kids. She used to tell me, don't stay here. This pay is okay and it's fine. Do not stay here. And she actually pushed me out to go apply for a job away from the hotel, so I can learn and just swim, fly. Yeah, she did. So
pushing you to bigger and
women
better things.
helping women, it started
Yes.
from that moment, and I didn't even recognize it. I did not even recognize that.
And she wasn't
what
family.
did.
She was just a total stranger.
Total stranger. That I
That's
was partner
beautiful.
up
That
in a job.
Gave you a little bit of her time
Yep,
to convince you and to plant that little seed. You know,
she did.
better.
She did. I mean,
Go out,
yeah.
apply.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
That's all it takes is that power of suggestion, like they say.
yeah.
¿Verdad?
From a complete stranger, and
Y una
good
mujer.
person.
Yo,
Yeah,
I like
yeah.
that. I like that. Qué
Yeah,
bien, qué
yeah,
bien.
Yeah.
Okay, if I had all the time here, I would keep you another hour, 2 hours, but I have another interview after, I would say about 20 minutes. But still, it is a blessing to have you here. There's a reason why we connect, and I truly believe mi amiguita, Miss Davis, she's just amazing. And I told her too, you know, there's a reason why I contact you, and I had that need, and I just want to let you know you're still in my heart, and you're still right there, and I'd like to bring you in on the radio station because I want to promote you. And she was like, wow, this is what's going on. And I said, this is amazing because you're the founder. Oh, you know, yes,
know,
definitely.
I know. And
she's
have a
one of
sold out
kind, too.
event. You know that? She
Yes,
sold
she put
out
on
her
there,
event.
sold out in big
Yeah.
red letters, and I'm like, yes, le aplaudí porque
Yeah.
you know what? She showed right there success.
Yeah.
And I told her, you know, I'm going to do whatever I can to continue to promote that event because that event is so needed. And right now, this is the month of the woman, so
Yeah,
International Women, right?
Power,
So,
powerful.
Más
powerful.
poder,
We need
yeah.
to continue to work together.
let's embrace
Like
each
that.
other. Let's support each other. And I'm here for you guys whenever,
Thank you.
whenever
Thank
you
you.
need me. Aquí estoy.
Muchísimas
Phone call away, ¿verdad?
gracias.
Un placer.
Un
placer
gusto.
to meet you.
Thank you.
Beautiful names. Beautiful. Thank you so much. Well, there you go. You listened. This is where you listen to some of the best interviews ever with some of the best people in this area that are making a difference. Yes, right here on KXVS 92.1 FM. Of course, this is Sabor Latino with Betty Ramirez. Thank you so much.
This is Barbara Berrigan Perea with Delta Flows, a radio show by the Voice of Stockton and Restore the Delta. This is the weekly radio show where we discuss everything Delta related, the environment, water management, water quality, farming, history and culture, public events, recreation, Delta food, and the arts. Tune into Delta Flows on KXVS, the Voice of Stockton, streaming live on Facebook and YouTube at KXVS Radio.
KXBS 92.1 coming soon. KXBS.
Dreamed of a place that is always on my mind. On my mind. It's where the blue waters run down the mountainside. Such a sight.
a day or two. You were my dreams come true. So searching
you see that the grass is green? Didn't you know that my love was true? Why did you go? You hurt me so. Why did you go? You hurt me so. Did you know? I love you so. I got a girl and I call her so. And you know that I love her so. She went away. She broke my heart.
And of course, that was done by War. And yes, that was called So. Just two simple letters, So. Welcome. You're listening to KXVS 92.1 FM, the voice of Stockton, and you are tuned to Sabor Latino with Betty Ramirez. Thank you so much for tuning in. I do have somebody here special, and you know what? I'm going to turn on the Facebook, make sure everything is in working order, because now that the music is off, now I could do my interview. Yeah, looks to me like Facebook is on. So, welcome, Emmanuel. Thank you so much for coming in and being part of the radio station, Sabor Latino. Do appreciate that. Now, I do know that my friend Gene Ibarra, lo conoces, ¿verdad?
Yeah, my sister knows him.
He's the one that referred me to you or gave me your phone number, your contact info. He is so awesome. He always comes through with individuals that he thinks that, might want to be interviewed. I love what you're doing out there, Manuel. I love the fact that you are active out there in the community. And go ahead, I want you to give your name and I want you to give your title and let everybody know who you are. Give me a little bit of history, okay?
My name is Manuel Jaimez. Just local boxer out of Stockton. Started boxing when I was about 8.5.
8.5? Boy, you were just a little guy.
Yeah, and I just turned 18 on the 2nd. So,
Whoa,
yeah.
Okay. All right. Who was your inspiration? Who got you in boxing? Was it a family member? Was it your dad? Who was it?
Well, actually, before I started boxing, I was playing soccer.
Okay.
I really liked soccer, and then
Who doesn't, right?
Yeah, and my brothers, they had wanted to do boxing, but I wasn't really into it, and my dad was taking them to the boxing gym, and I'd show up when he dropped them off, and couple months later, I was just like, oh yeah, I'll try it out. And I mean, I've just been doing it ever since. So yeah.
So once you tried it out, that's when you found out, hey, I like this.
Yeah. Yeah, I really liked it.
Did you like the punching or getting punched?
Well, it was just
or the art, the way they teach you, because I'm still trying to figure out what's the difference of certain type of punches. And I know you probably been taught that.
Oh yeah.
So you got to give me a little hint of some of those punches. I don't know if that's something that you keep as secret. So that way the opponent doesn't know your particular type of swing or box. But if there's something there that you can't conceal, that's okay. I understand. But if something is there that you can share, please, I'm curious.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of different punches you can throw. There's overhands, uppercuts, hooks, jabs. There's sometimes, you don't throw punches as hard. Just try to get somebody to think that you're not throwing really hard, and then once they start getting comfortable, that's when you start throwing a little harder.
That's what you call psych.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, so you psych your opponent. Okay, well, that's if it's going to help you win, well then it's going to take whatever you got to do, right?
Yeah, you got to do.
So what is one of your favorite punches?
Body shots.
Body shots.
A body shot, yeah. They
you got to know more or less what part of the body that you can hit.
Yeah.
Do you do, now I know that there's kickboxing as well. Is that incorporated in the type of boxing that you do, or is that a little different?
No.
Okay.
I don't know how kickboxers, I don't know how they train or what they do. I'm just doing what we do.
Just simple boxer.
Yeah.
Okay. So tell me about some of the boxing experiences you had. What boxing match really stood out and why?
Probably at my first national tournament, I went to Kansas City. It was for silver gloves.
Kansas City?
Yeah.
Wow.
And I was like 13. Up to that point, I hadn't really fought, at a big tournament like that. So when I showed up there, there was a lot of kids. There was a lot of different boxers, a lot of different styles there. And I made it to the finals over there, and I thought I won the fight, but I mean, it's just different. It's just a really good experience. I think after that one, I really started to think about how there's a lot of other boxers out in the country that are really working hard towards that national championship, and from there is when I started trying to be a little more dedicated and working harder and stuff.
So to qualify at that national level, how many times do you have to win before you're actually there?
For silver gloves, we had to go to Fresno first. That tournament goes out through like 2-3 months. So the first fight is in Fresno, and that's for just to qualify to go to the state championship. And then once you make it to the state championship, you have to go to the regionals. And then regionals, there's like a couple different states. There's like Texas, New Mexico, Arizona, Nevada, Hawaii. There's a couple different there, and then you have to win there. And then once you win regionals, that's when you go to nationals. So it's a long process, a couple months.
Couple of months?
Yeah.
That doesn't sound like a long process. Oh my goodness. Shoot. So a lot of traveling.
Yeah.
Wow.
We just came back.
You said Hawaii?
Yeah.
Go
Hawaii,
to the island
yeah.
out there? That is so cool.
We just came back from New Mexico.
Oh, how was it? Tell me about it.
We drove over there. It was a long drive, but I mean it's experience. It's a good experience.
You get to see the state too while you're driving too, so you get a good feel of what it looks like, and whether that's a place that a state that you would, live or box, and if that's one place where they do hold one of the boxing, then how'd you do?
I lost in the round of 16, I believe, or quarterfinals.
16 rounds.
Well, there's the amount of competitors. There was 24 boxers in my division, and yeah, I made it to like when there was like 16 left or 8 left, something like that.
Wow, impressive. Okay, so what's another place where you now do you travel, or do you fly, or do you drive to all these boxing matches?
Usually we fly because it's like Kansas City. Kansas City,
really
Salt Lake
far,
City,
yeah, you don't want to drive.
Yeah, but New Mexico was kind of a little closer, so we thought it might be a little easier to drive, or a little saving money. So yeah.
How was the Hawaii one?
Oh well, we didn't go to Hawaii.
You haven't gone?
No, it's Hawaii that came when they usually come over here. There's not really. Well, we don't ever go to Hawaii for competition.
Oh, that's too bad. You should.
No, I went to Puerto Rico a couple years ago.
Puerto Rico. What was that like?
It was really nice. It was a really good experience. The flight was a while.
How many hours?
It was a couple hours. We stopped a couple times too, though.
Oh.
Yeah.
So that makes it even harder when you have to change over, because then you have to sit there and wait for another flight. But it's always nice to be able to fly direct.
Oh yeah.
But you do what you got to do, and so how did you do on that one?
That one, I got second place in that one. I did a little better in that one.
Cool.
Guys are really tough out there, but it's good experience. We're gonna go pro soon, so I mean all that traveling, all that competition we did, hopefully pays off in pros.
And so what do they give you with these gigantic belts that you put around your waist?
You get those if you win, but I mean, second place is not good enough. So.
Oh shucks!
Yeah.
You get a little trophy, or
yeah,
there you go. At least you get something to take home and show. That is awesome. Well, shoot, I should have asked you to bring some of your trophies or some of your little belts or whatever you have.
Yeah.
But next time, what is or when are you going to be boxing next? And put it out there so that way we can follow you and check you out, and maybe I'll even go out there and report.
Yeah, well, right now we don't have a set date.
Nothing's coming up pretty soon then?
There's a couple shows that we're trying to get on, but like since I'm like transitioning from amateurs to pro, we still like in the process trying to get the professional license. And so we don't have a set date, we trying to set up fights, but nobody's really gonna like set you up like a set date since you don't have the license yet. So it's like once we get the license, then that's when we can start talking to people and saying, oh, yeah, we're ready for so and so for whatever date to come.
Okay. So where do you box here? Where is it that you go practice?
With the at the Stockton Police Youth Activities. It's on by 8th Street in California, around there.
8th Street in California. I don't know where
It's
that's.
at it used to be like a little like a basketball gym, and it's
that was converted into a
yeah, and then they have like karate there and like judo and stuff like that too.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. So do you have any family members that are also following your footsteps? Do you have any little brothers or anybody that...
That box? No, I have like nephews, and my little brother plays football, but they don't box. No,
they don't show interest in box yet. But
not yet.
Have they seen you box yet? That's the question.
I've been trying to get my little brother to do it, but no, he does not. He doesn't really like it.
No. Oh, okay. Well, it's I guess it just depends on the person.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what are some of the things that you vividly remember, or what is it that you really enjoy about boxing when you're out there?
It's just seeing all the different people coming together, for the same. Everybody wants to win. Everybody's really competitive, and I'm like a competitive person, so seeing everybody like that, different minds coming together, and it's just really interesting when you.
Have you actually connected with your opponent? Have you ever been able to become friends, and share each other's background? And
there's a couple people that
it's kind of cool.
Yeah, there's a couple people that I've competed against, and like now we're really cool. We spar every now and then, and
you're friends.
Yeah, we're pretty much friends. Like
That's
whenever we
cool.
see them, we shake hands, we hug and stuff. We talk to each other. It's cool to know that when we get in the ring, we're gonna try to. Kind of basically kill each other, I guess. But when we get out of the ring, it's like...
Well, you want to win. So.
Yeah, it's a different story when you get out of the ring, yeah.
But that's kind of cool to know that you can actually speak to that person and still be able to have a friend relationship, and communicate and share, because, that's needed, I think. That says a lot about a character, the personality. And so, yeah, that's cool. I like that. Well, make sure you let us know when you're going to box, and where it's going to take place and what time and all the good stuff, so that way we could put it out here in the community.
Yeah, for sure.
So do you see yourself continuing to box? I mean, where do you see yourself in the future?
Yeah, of course. Well, I mean, I've done it for almost 10 years.
That's a long time.
Yeah,
that's quite a commitment.
It's pretty much my life now. Like, that's all I look forward to. My next fight, my next sparring or whatever. But yeah, I really, the dream is to be a world champion one day, and we're working towards that goal. And hopefully one day it happens.
Well, I wish you all the luck and success in the world. I love the fact that you are a Stocktonian.
Yeah. Because
you're setting a good example, and I love that about you. And that's why when I was telling Gene, when he told me he's a boxer, I said, he's a boxer. Well, definitely let him know, give him my number, or let him know that I'm interested in having him come over and be interviewed. I think you are probably the first boxer, if I'm not wrong. I think so. So congratulations. You are part of the family here.
Thank you.
It's Sabor Latino. And whenever you need some airtime, you want to bring a friend, you just call me. Let me know, and we'll do an interview again. And
yeah, for sure.
We'll promote the event and just let people know when it's going to take place. And who knows, might even find me out there with my little camera and interviewing people. I love this because this is a community radio, and this is what we're supposed to be doing. And so anything to promote our community boxers, anything to promote anybody out there with a nonprofit organization. And so, yeah, I wish you all the luck in the world, and I hope things work out for you. Would you like to give any shout outs to anybody out there that has made a difference in your life?
Just my parents, my family, they're always supportive. They're really supportive. My
job.
coach, everybody at the gym, everybody's always really, really supportive. Everybody's always pushing me. And yeah, I think that's it. My family, especially my family. My family's
especially
really...
familia number one, because they're
really
always there for you, huh?
Yeah.
Well, now you got a friend too. Part of the familia here is Sabor Latino, so remember that, okay?
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you so much for coming. Do appreciate you. Stick around, because I'm going to play some really, really neat music here after these messages, all right? You've been listening to KXVS 92.1 FM, the voice of Stockton, and this is Sabor Latino with Betty Ramirez.
This is Tom Patty, a San Joaquin County supervisor. Join us weekly for our local reality show. We talk about all things local, political, current, and real. Join us on KXVS, the voice of Stockton. Catch us at KXVS Radio or at thevoiceofstockton.org.
A long time, and you know what? We can get a little old lightweight thing going if we really put our hearts to it. If you try and I try, girl, there's no telling how far we can go. Remember those loving fools, Romeo and Juliet? They thought they had a thing going, but they just didn't know. They couldn't visualize. They had no idea how it could really be, but we know me and you. Let's get away. Me and Lord, we know, don't we, darling? We won't be wasting our time fussing and fighting like other people. We're gonna be too busy being in love, because this is the real thing. We found a groove. We move each other. We turn each other on. And this could last forever. All we need to do is give some kind of sign. Yes, love. From then on, baby, it's easy. Let's talk about me and you. Me and you. Let's get away. I do love you. Sorta right now, never gonna let you go, la la la. Pretty little baby, I said I want you to try to understand that I want to.
about you driving me mad, girl. I said, I do love you. I do love you.
KXBS 92.1 coming soon. KXBS.
Oh, how it hurts to say goodbye. Yes, it does. Oh, how it hurts for me to cry. That's alright, because I'd rather leave you now, 'cause it's gonna hurt more after a while. Yes, it will. After a while, I know you found somebody new. Yes, you have. You think you found your dream come true, but that's alright, because I'd rather say it now, 'cause it's gonna hurt more after a while. Yes, it will. After a while, I can't take it. We can't make it. No need to feel
Duke-a-bell, Duke, Duke, Duke-a-bell, Duke, Duke, Duke-a-bell, Duke, Duke, Duke-a-bell, Duke, Duke, Duke-a-bell, Duke, Duke-a-bell, Duke, Duke.
As I walk through this world, nothing can stop the Duke of Earl. And you are my girl, and no one can hurt you. Oh no, yes I. Duchess, Duchess of Earl. We'll walk through my dukedom, and a paradise we will share. Yes, I. Oh, I'm gonna love you. Oh, oh, nothing can stop me now, 'cause I'm the Duke of
pides el cielo, lo pondré a tus pies. Frases de comedia que nunca diré. Supe del destino lo que nunca quise oír. Mucho has de llorar, poco has de reír. Corto es el camino, ya tú lo verás. Mas resulta fácil en la adversidad. Somos en la vida polvo, nada que más da. Y eso es lo que al fin nos separará. Es inútil que pienses en la felicidad. Tiene mucho de ausencia su existencia fugaz, pues está en escena la comedia ya. Solo como extra he de figurar. Sé que se titula Sufrimiento Terrenal, y entre el bien y el mal seguirá el amor.
pues está en escena la comedia ya. Solo como extra he de figurar. Sé que se titula Sufrimiento Terrenal. Y entre el bien y el mal seguirá el amor. Seguirá el amor.
Mamá, yo quiero.
No, niña, ¿de dónde serán?
No, yo estaba a nadar, a remar, a remar, a remar, a gozar y bota la pelota, ¿de dónde serán? Serán de La Habana, serán de Santiago, tierra soberana, son de la loma y cantan en llano. Ya verás cómo no,
Mamá, ellos son
de la loma.
Mamá, ellos cantan en llano. Mamá, ellos son de la loma. Mamá, ellos cantan en llano. Son de la loma.
Cantan en llano.
¿De dónde son?
Son de la loma.
¿Y dónde cantan?
Cantan en llano.
¿Tú los viste? Son de la loma. ¿Y dónde cantan? Cantan en llano. Son de la loma. Son de la loma. Cantan en llano.
Y cantan en Miami Beach.
Cantan en Miami. Somos mis hijos. Se fue.
Well, I guess it's that time to say goodbye. Thank you so much for tuning in to KXVS 92.1 FM, the voice of Stockton. Of course, you were listening to Sabor Latino with Betty Ramirez. And I just wanted to acknowledge the people that came to be interviewed today. And I just want to say thank you so much from my heart. Do appreciate you, Mayor Pro-Temp, and that's Veronica. Veronica Vargas with Alice English. Thank you so much for coming in and sharing. Oh my goodness, you ladies are just so awesome, and I'm glad that you were able to share with the community right here at KXVS 92.1 FM. And not only that, but a big thank you too for the boxer that came in, and that was Manuel Jaimes. Wonderful boxer here in the Stockton area. Love his personality. He's going to go far. And the same goes to everybody out there that's listening. If you have someone or an event or a business that's on the rise and you would like to get it on here in your community radio station, you could do so by just giving me a call right here at 209-467-4455. You could drop off flyers if you choose to. You could come by and visit me right here at 231 Bedford Road in Stockton, California. It's a KXVS, the Voice of Stockton station, right off the Miracle Mile, right over here in Stockton, California. Across the street from Werlo's Restaurant. Easy to find, no problem. Remember that we're always looking for individuals to become members and be part of this wonderful community radio station. You could become a member by looking us up on thevoiceofstockton.org. Right there's all the forms and everything that you need to find. Not only that, but if you choose to also underwrite or sponsor or even make a donation, you could do it right there on the GoFundMe button or even the PayPal. And because we are a 501c3, this would be a great write-off for your business, for your event, for your nonprofit, whatever you've got, okay? Just keep that in mind and spread the word. Let everybody know out there that there's a community radio station right here just for them off the Miracle Mile in Stockton, California. All right. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is Betty Ramirez signing off. Take care and God bless and enjoy the rest of the music that I have lined up right here for you. And I shall see you tomorrow on La Voz between the hours of 4 and 7. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Attention, Stockton. Are you experiencing a transition in business, relationships, health, or your life purpose? I'm Darius Oliver, and I help people to look within and find clarity and direction in their constantly changing lives. Tune in and listen with me as I go deep into your patterns and personal cycles through divine numerology. Any life transition you're experiencing can be illuminated by an in-depth analysis of your chart. For the first time in Stockton, you now have access to a professional numerologist here to help you light your own way. I'm in the booth to help you find your own truth. Tune in to Divine Numerology every Friday at 3 p.m. on The Voice of Stockton.
KXVS on 92.1 coming soon. KXVS.
Show me why.
And of course, you've been listening to KXVS 92.1 FM. And of course, it's now time for information on what's happening out there in the community. The Stockton's 30th Annual Earth Day Festival. Every day is Earth Day, they say. It's Sunday, April the 22nd, 2018 at Victory Park. Free admission for all. Okay, yoga starts at 9 in the morning, goes till 10 a.m. March for Science begins at 10 a.m. and goes till 11 a.m. So support the planet. The planet circle the park with a chain reaction. And of course, this festival is going to begin at 11 a.m. It goes till 4 p.m. with live music, entertainment, delicious, healthy local food, family educational event, bike-friendly event as well. You want more information? Let's see, get a hold of them on www.livegreensanjoaquin.org. Okay, remember that. So that way you can also attend this event that is going to be pretty super. So don't miss it. Not only that, but remember that we're always looking for individuals to become members right here at your community radio station, KXVS. Look us up on thevoiceofstockton.org. You'll find all the forms and everything that you need to become a member right there. If you'd like to underwrite, we're looking for individuals to underwrite the programming that we have, or if you'd like to be a sponsor or even make a donation. Of course, you could look us up on thevoiceofstockton.org, and you could even do it right there on the GoFundMe button or even the PayPal. And because we're a 501c3, this would be a great write-off at the end of the year. So remember that, okay? Let somebody know, especially if they have a new business. Tell them this is a time to come on board with the community radio station because of the perks. There's so much going on right now. A lot of the businesses can get some really, really good deals right now on the radio. Okay, need a hall for a wedding, bar mitzvah, birthdays, quinceañeras, reception, meetings, corporate events, or more? You could call Manny for more information at 209-462-2828, and that's the Fraternal Order of Eagles, number 83, and that is 1492 Bourbon Street in Stockton, California, 95204. Again, Manny's number is 209-462-2828. And like I was saying earlier, matter of fact, there's some really nice specials. We're working on some really nice packages, and we're open for businesses. All the businesses out there. Yeah, listen to this. Did you know that KXVS, the Voice of Stockton, reaches over 100,000 people per month in our area? Not bad, huh? How's that for local outreach? Woo! I like it. KXVS Business Membership puts your business in the spotlight. We connect with you, with our audience, in multiple ways. In live streaming, that's video programming, simulcast on Facebook and YouTube, in studio or on location, embedded video banners with our video programs, social media status and event posts, live and pre-recorded announcements, business member spotlight interviews and featurettes, business logo and a link on our KXVS supporters page at kxvs.org and thevoiceofstockton.org, including traffic from the Voice of San Joaquin.org and the Voice of 209.org as well. Recognition as a supporter of KXVS, the Voice of Stockton. So we're talking about business packages, business membership benefits. One is the Commerce membership. That's $100 per quarter. A quarter. And see, weekly mentioned by name and service, weekly pre-recorded announcements, and that's 30 seconds. Monthly social media posts, business member spotlight, interview, featurette, or live broadcast per quarter, name listing on every program. Then we have the executive member, and that's $200 quarter, and this is covers the weekly mentions by name and service, the weekly pre-recorded announcements, 30 seconds. Let's see, 4 monthly social media posts, 2 business member spotlights, interview, featurettes, or live broadcast per quarter, name listing on every program, sponsor, banner on one program. And then we have the enterprise member, and that's 500 quarter. And that's 5 weekly mentions by name and service, 5 weekly pre-recorded announcements, 8 monthly social media posts, 4 business member spotlights, interview featurettes, or live broadcast per quarter, name listing on every program, sponsor banner on every program as well. And of course, we have the station sponsorship special, which is the most popular one. Everyone wants this one for the business because it's a $500 year sponsorship. Puts your banner on every program, includes your business logo and link on our KXVS supporters page, and on-air recognition as a KXVS sponsor. Now, how cool is that? So, hey, sign up today or find out more information on our email, business@thevoiceofstockton.org. Or you could give us a call right here, of course, at KXVS 209-467-4455. And I can transfer the call to our general manager, Governor Don, to answer any questions you may have right here on KXVS 92.1 FM. And of course, I'm done with my Sabor Latino, aren't I? I'm just announcing, so I was just giving you information on what's going on out in the community and what's taking place here at your community radio station. So here you go. Stay tuned. Some more music right here at KXVS. Hypnotize, Linda Jones.
All it took was just one little look into your eyes. I'll do whatever you say. Command me and I'll obey. La la la, ha ha. You got me walking and talking in a trance, in a magic spell of romance. Make me hug you, make me kiss you. My heart is yours to command and hypnotized. Gee, I'm so hypnotized. Just one touch of your fingertips, one kiss from your sweet, sweet lips. I'll go wherever you want me to go. Everything I've got, darling, is yours. Yes, it is. La la la, ha ha. You got me, and the spell that you cast, please,
show you how much I love you. It's something I try to do each and every day. When you're in my arms, my body comes to life. And when we love, oh, when we love, it's so nice. You know how much I love you, don't you, mommy? Without you, life is death and night is day. All work, no play. But that ain't the way. No, it isn't. I said, no, it isn't. Little girl, oh, little girl, I love you. I love you because you're far out. Too much.
And of course, that was Ralphie Began to Say I Love You. Oh, one of my favorites, one of my favorites. Okay, get fired up. Support the Peace and Justice Network. Help raise awareness and experience Stockton Heat hockey. All right? So, yes, this is going to be something really big. It is on March the 17th, which is Saturday, 2018, from 6 p.m. at the Stockton Arena. And that's Stockton Heat versus Tucson Roadrunners. So you don't want to miss that. And that is through the Peace and Justice Network of San Joaquin. Purchase tickets by using your promo code called PEACE, P-E-A-C-E, at www.bit.ly/peaceheat. Or more information, contact Michael Rojeski at 209-373-1552. Or you could get a hold of him on his email, and that is mrojeski@stocktonheat.com. All right, you don't want to miss this. This will be the Heat Hockey Goes Green Night, where the Heat works with numerous eco-minded organizations to encourage everyone to conserve energy, water, and to be mindful on how we can better protect our environment, as well as celebrate St. Patrick's Day. Woohoo! You don't want to miss that. So, yeah. This weekend, and not only that, but on Saturday, I'll be playing music for you on La Voz with Betty Ramirez between the hours of 4 and 7. So, yeah, that is St. Patrick's Day. I'm sure everyone's going to be drinking green something. So, I just wanted to wish you happy St. Patrick's Day. If you don't, if I don't hear from you. But anyways, thought I'd let you know about that event because, of course, it is through the Peace and Justice Network of the San Joaquin County. So don't forget, get fired up. And that is Saturday, March the 17th, okay, at the Stockton Arena. Angel Baby with Rosie and the Originals.
It's just like heaven being here with you. You're like an angel, too good to be true. But after all, I love you, I do. Angel baby, my
tell me you could never belong to me. So I'll smile from my friends and cry later. I'm gonna smile from my friends and cry later. Yeah, smile from my friends and cry later for you. For you. I wouldn't be crying if I didn't love you so. I'll smile for my friends and cry later. Smile for my friends and cry later. Yeah, smile for my friends and cry later. For you, for you, yeah, smile for my friends and cry later. Smile for my friends and cry later. Tell me that you love me, that you put me down. Boogum now, baby, you're casting your spell on me. I say, boogum now, baby, you're casting your spell on me. You got me doing funny things like a clown. Just look at me. When you wear your high-hole boots with your hip hugger suit, it's alright. You're out of sight. And you wear that cute mini skirt with your brother's sloppy shirt. I admit it, girl, that I can't dig it. Then I say, boogum now, baby, you're casting your spell on me. I say, boogum now, baby, you're casting your spell on me. You got me doing funny things like a clown. Just look at me. When you wear your bell-bottom pants, I just stand there in a trance. I can't move. You're in the groove. Would you believe, little girl, that I'm crazy about you? Now go now with your bad self. Spells on me. Now mercy, mercy on me. Alright, when you wear those big earrings, long hair and things, you got style, girl, that show is wild. And you wear that cute trench coat and you're standing and posing. You got soul, you got too much soul. I just said to now casting your spell on me.
KXBS on 92.1 KXBS.
This is Barbara Berrigan Perea with